Hello guys, my name is Manas and I made a library called Empire Chain that basically is kind of a replica of LangChain. As LangChain is a very bloated library and has many depreciation issues, so I have like thought that why should not I make a different library that actually resides with LangChain but a very simplistic version of it. So let me just go through the GitHub first. So as you can see, this is the GitHub. So I have Empire Chain. So these have the features like multiple LLM support, vector support integration, vector store integration, advanced document processing, speech to text capabilities, etc. So we'll be continuing this series and covering all the features that Empire Chain contains so that you can use it in your products or maybe in features in some kind of a projects. And definitely like we'll be moving ahead, like how can you use Empire Chain in your production also. So we'll be starting with the installation first. So as we have already installed this library, we'll be moving ahead with the first component, that is the Empire agent. So as we have heard of many agentic frameworks like Creo AI, LangGraph, and OpenAI Swarm that is in experimental phase. But these are the agentic frameworks that is not that actually are not easy to implement. So that is why I have made my own agentic framework that is based on like Grok engine first of all. So it basically help you to call the functions according to your needs. Like let me just show you the implementation first. You can get the better idea from that. Yep, just paste it over here. Okay, so first function is the get weather function. The business logic can be dependent on you definitely. So you can just define your function and just put it in the agentic framework. So first we have the get weather that basically calls the string and calculate distance, get time. As you can see, these functions have different parameters in it. So the agentic framework should be smart enough to identify which function to call from the user query, and second, which parameters to pass in that function to actually get the response out of it. So let me just quickly run like for the briefing part, the functions are like there in the list and then registering in the agentic, and then query, I'm just putting all the queries so that all the functions can be used, and then just getting the response. Just get it quickly. Okay, so it is fast enough. So as you can see, like it identified that what is the query and what function is actually is using to actually call it. So let me just show you the verbose also, that you can get the better idea of it. Okay, so let me just start with the first function, that is what is it weather like in Tokyo. So the get weather function should be called, right? So the result is the weather in Tokyo is sunny. That is the implementation of the function. Function called also identified which function it to call. The parameters location in Tokyo because it demanded the location, and the reasoning also, like other agentic frameworks, it also gives you the reasoning like why it is used. User query asks for the weather in Tokyo. So similar for other functions, other queries as well. Like you can get the complete idea of why this function is called and like what are the parameters of the function to call. So yeah, as you can, so similarly you can define as many functions as you want with your own custom logic and just put it in the agentic framework in the Empire Chain, and just the user query can be generalized. The user query can be of anything that can maybe using multiple, let's say, functions. So it can handle all of this. So yeah, this is the episode 1 or maybe tutorial 1 of the features of Empire Chain. We'll be continuing the next part very soon. So just stay tuned. Thank you.